run our system, our messaging system, you have to first run the server Python file, which located at the server folder. So Python 3 server.py, which sets up the server. And for the client, you have to run um, the client Python file, which located at the client folder. So you run Python client2.py, which will give you a window. And so through the buttons, you can sign up, recite, log in, and delete the account. Well, recite basically just clears the input, and that's about it. So you can just sign up a user, like I don't know, just some user, and password just something, and then we log in. It's not in the database, so we sign up, and then will bring us to the chatting room, and then we do the same thing to the other client. And then we register another account, which does not exist. And if we sign up, we'll also bring it to the chatting room. So basically, you can just send chat, hello, and the other client will see the chat and also be able to see who sent it by checking the username. And you can also see the time. And if you send back, we can see that the username shows up on both of the clients. And so that's the message part. And we can also delete a client. For example, we can, I will just send up another one, test 360, and then try 1, 2, 3, 4. And we log in, it's not working because there's no account test 360. And if we sign up, it will bring us to the chatting room. But if we 1, 2, 3, 4, but if we delete it, we will no longer to be able to log in because the account has already been deleted. So that's the sign up and login and delete account part. And to make sure that we are the client is talking to the one who they want to, we will have name by the one who sent the message, so you know that you are talking to Aliven over here and test one over here, and to make sure that there's no other users to fix the username, we also made the restriction that every username can only be used once. You cannot sign up for the same username, so it's unique. So you will know that you send the message to the correct person because the username match, and that's like the only username. So we already set up test one. If we try to set another test one, it will no longer, it does not work because it's already been set up. And well, you can see the SQL. You will realize that there are some one has the same username, but that was for the test earlier. So after we change that part, it will, like once you clear the database, you will no longer be able to sign up for the same username. And yeah, and to run our code, you have to run our code. Imply you have to imply uh, MySQL to because that's where we store the users' information and data in. So you have to install MySQL so you can be so then you can use the you can run the code. And there's one method provided there which you have to create a database called MiniChat, and the table has the user. You have to create a table users, and you have to include users ID, name, password, nickname, and that's the part for someone who doesn't know how to access to their SQL. And if you have your own SQL, some variables will be different. For example, like for this part, your SQL password will be different because uh, because everyone has a different password. So we actually tried encryption. It worked pretty well, but we did not make it through the decryption. So yeah, that's about it. That's our uh, that's our that's our assignment.